Hello everybody and welcome back to another Shazakaz video. Today we're taking a look at the LEGO Avengers Endgame War Machine Buster set. First we'll look at the minifigures and then we'll look at the build. And the first minifigure in this set is of course War Machine himself. And he is here in his quantum realm or spacesuit, which I think looks pretty good. It's a good design. I do wish it had printing on the side arms or on the side of the legs maybe. Only thing that I don't like about these Quantum Realm suits is that they're on nearly every single minifigure in all the Endgame sets. But otherwise, I think it's a pretty cool design. We do, of course, have this War Machine helmet here, which is pretty good. Just the black and grey. James Rhodey. We can see James Rhodey there, his face underneath. I like this face print because it's like his mask. He's got a red screen over his face, which is pretty cool. The other face print there is just him smiling. Then he just has his normal gun on the back, which is nothing too interesting. They've used that a lot before. But that's it for War Machine. Now we'll move on to the next minifigure. The next minifigure we have here is Ant-Man, or Scott Lang. And I think this is a pretty good minifigure. Obviously, he uses the Quantum Realm or spacesuit again, like all the other minifigures. But they use a different helmet mold here, which I think is much better. This helmet has been used for other minifigures, such as Firefly from the DC sets. But I think this looks a lot better than the helmet they used to use for Ant-Man. It just looks really good. Only thing that I prefer about the old one is that you could actually see his mouth and his eyes through it. This is just completely sealed off. But pretty good printing on there. I do like that. Then we have, of course, Scott Lang's face underneath. Pretty generic. Nothing too unique about him. And he has a more scared expression on the back. Something cool, also cool that they added was a hairpiece for Scott Lang. I think that looks nothing like Scott Lang though from the films, but it's cool that they added him in here. They added that hair in there just, for cool. Next we have the Outriders, and these minifigures are really boring. They're the exact same from the Infinity War sets from last year. But I do think the prints are decent on these figures. We do get printing on the back of the head there. And this new arm piece is pretty cool. I think it was introduced last year, but it is a pretty cool. I don't know if it was introduced last year, but it was used last year. But it looks pretty good. Nothing to say about this minifigure. It would be nice if he had leg printing, but he's just a common clone. Next minifigure we have here is another Outrider. He's the exact same as the other guy for the torso and head. Only thing that makes him unique here is these gold claws and this piece of armor on the side there. Here is the main builds of the set, and this is the War Machine Buster itself. I think this is a pretty cool mech. It's different to the other Hulk Buster builds, obviously because it is a different color. But I think the build is pretty cool. I love the grey colors. I think they go really well. I do like these guns up here as well. This 6-stud shooter looks pretty good on top, and these flick fire missiles. A lot of stickers are used throughout this build, but I think they work well. I like the builds for the arms and hands, and the fingers look good, and the joints move pretty well. And you can move his legs there and his foot around, which is pretty good. The back looks pretty good as well. From the back, things usually look bad, but that looks okay from the back there. I would demonstrate this missile up here, but I'm afraid I would lose all the pieces, all the studs in it, so I probably won't do that. And I do like the stickers there, number 4.5 and a star there. And this sticker here says his name, James Rhodes, on the side. And this print for the Hulk Buster, or the War Machine Buster's mask is pretty good. And if you open that up there is room to fit a minifigure inside, and there also is extra storage space for these spare studs, which are for the cannons if you lose them, and that just slides in there pretty easily, which I think that is a really nice addition that they did that. Then War Machine himself just fits easily in there. You do have to take the gun off the back, but he just sits in there like that. A lot of space for him, and you just close that up, and you're ready to go. And you do also have these stud shooters there on the side of the arms, which is pretty cool. I probably do prefer him to the other Hulk Buster figures, just because I think the colour looks much cooler. The grey looks really good. But that's it for this video, guys. If you did like it, of course, hit the like button. And always remember to subscribe. I'll have a playlist in the description, so you can go and check out some other Avengers Endgame videos that I have done. And Endgame is only 10 days away, guys. It's only 10 days away, guys. So get really excited. But thanks for watching. Bye.